Well, hello there. I'm Alex Pearl, and I'm doing my best not to look sweaty on camera, for once. No, but seriously, I do have to tell you about something in my collection that I f***ing love, and it's right here. It is by Tokyomilk, and it's called Honey and the Moon. And before I get into it proper, I just want to acknowledge that my girl Casey had told me about this one. Hey Casey. And she said that it was her very favorite perfume ever, and she kept telling me, you gotta try this, you gotta try this. And when I finally did, I absolutely loved it. So thank you, Casey. I also just recommended this one to a friend of mine, Maggie, on Bluesky. Hey Mags. And I cannot wait to hear what she thinks of it. Also, before I forget, Danielle and Dr. Claire Smith, if you two are watching this video and you haven't already tried Honey and the Moon, seriously, both of you have got to give this a shot, because I think that it would be like very much your thing as well. So Honey and the Moon was released back in 2003, but it could have been released like this year, last year. It was decades ahead of its time, and it still smells very much current. So the nose behind this fragrance, as well as the owner of the brand that released it, is Margot Elena, and she seems really fucking cool. She's got an academic background in philosophy, her parents are an artist and a musician. She just seems like she's got really interesting creative energy, and I appreciate that. So I've got the eau de parfum concentration, I've just got this little 1 ounce bottle, which is perfect for me, more on that later. And the batch code on my bottle is 23229. So I'm not exactly sure of when this was made, but it's timeless, so I don't care. And you know what? I cannot rave about the packaging enough. Look at this! Look at this! The cardboard cylinder in which the bottle is encapsulated is perfection. The visual motif of the packaging suits the fragrance spot on. The gold type on the chocolate brown color of the base, it really pops. I love these cute little bees. I love the dusty, pale color story of the lid. It's just wonderful. And the lid, the cap, whatever you want to call it, it fits just perfectly. Seriously, because it's like not too tight, it's not too loose. If I shake it around, it's not gonna go anywhere. But when you need to, you can just like pop it apart. There's a little bit of resistance there, but it's not tough to open up. Just overall, the packaging is really solid graphic design. There's even this hidden detail. There's this little like bee hidden back behind the front label, and I'm gonna try to capture it on video because I thought like that's really clever. I also really like how well secured the bottle is inside of this base. Because, I mean, look at this. It is not going anywhere, and I love it. The bottle is secured inside of the base with this semi-rigid foam, so it doesn't fly out, it doesn't shift around. The cap stays on good and solid, but you can remove it smoothly. The atomizer is super nice. You get just enough with every spray. And speaking of which, every spray is generous. You get a good solid amount and it's distributed evenly. And you know what? I loved the detail of the upraised typeface on the glass bottle. So I'm gonna do my best to capture that. I don't know if it's really going to read on camera. The packaging is full of cool details like that. It makes me really, really happy. It's not flashy, it's not gimmicky, it's just done right. Oh yeah, and coming back to it, I adore a little 1 ounce bottle. Don't even get me started. Okay, so part of it is because I already have a big collection and I am running out of room, but part of it is just because I appreciate the versatility of a little 1 ounce bottle. And what I mean by that is sometimes you can enjoy a fragrance just fine, you can like it, but not enough to want like 3 ounces of it or to purchase it again. And I feel like a little 1 ounce is just enough to give you, that time with a fragrance, but not enough so that you have to sell off like 2/3 of it or like give it away, whatever. I really, really like the 1 ounce. Right? Am I alone on this? I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. And I know that this is kind of a dumb point, but it's also way easier to maintain like a solid grip on a 1 ounce bottle because all of the bottles that I've dropped have been 3 ounce. So there's that. So basically, in a nutshell, this is packaging done right, both on an artistic and functional level. Good show, Tokyomilk. Good show. Side note, if you haven't already, you should immediately click like and then subscribe and send me diamonds in the mail. So anyway, what comes to mind when I smell Honey in the Moon? So the very first thing that comes to mind is the word dreamy. I think of the colors pale purple, I think of taupe and gold. I think of chocolate, but chocolate that's being like ground to a fine powdery dust. And just being 100% real here, this fragrance makes me want to eat. So I already want to eat basically like all the time. I used to be a big fat guy and I can still put it away as though I still was. And I'm like, I've got the worst sweet tooth ever, and every time I wear this, I just want to go out and I want to buy like an 8-pack of those Devil's Food, like, what were they? They were like Devil's Food Crumble or Devil's Food Crumb or something. The Entenmann's donuts, the chocolate ones with like the little crumblies on the top. Do you know what I'm talking about? Because it's one of those things, like, if you know, you know. Another thing that comes to mind is my girl, St. Trina. Because it really does. This fragrance to me smells like her signature blooms. Like deep, rich, velvety, sweet, and dreamy. And I was even wearing this shirt as a tribute to Trina. And of course, like, the camera cut it off. But like, here, I'm just gonna, do you see that? Wow, isn't that amazing? Ooh, nerdy references. Eat it. And you know what? It's also a good example of why I have no friends. Now that I've covered all the general vibes, let's get into more specifics about the scent profile of Honey in the Moon. The accords, as I smell them, are sweet. And if sweet isn't your deal, you better look someplace else. Sweet is the dominant accord here. This is also very much powdery. I do get some flora and some woods. The notes, again, as I smell them, are violet, and this is a sweet, powdery, like candied violet. If you were to tell me that there was heliotrope in here too, I'd believe it, I'd buy it. I get a strong note of cocoa, and it's a Dutch processed cocoa, so it's like silken smooth deliciousness. I get a honey dust note, not like it's not like a sticky liquid honey, but it's like a crystallized honey that's being powdered, if that makes sense. I do also get sandalwood, and a lot like the cocoa, it's sort of like plush and soft, and it comes across as just the right note to kind of support the fragrance. And I gotta mention too that there wasn't as much honey as I thought there was gonna be based on the name. I get way more of the like violet and cocoa, and the honey is definitely there. To me, like I said, it's like a granular, like crystalline dried and then powdered like honey dust that sweetens everything up. But I was imagining something like a liquid honey based on like the name and the way that it was described to me, and I'm not mad about it. It's excellent, but it is a little bit different than what I thought going in. And I also get this note of, maybe it's just my brain playing tricks on me, but I kind of get this note of iris as well. So there. Also, each one of the notes are balanced with one another very, very well. Everything is harmonious and well-rounded. The listed notes also, they include jasmine, and I don't get a jasmine, but I mean, I don't know, it supports fragrances so well that if you told me it was in here, I could believe you, but I don't really get that here. Am I mad about it? No. Do I think that the fragrance suffers because of it? No. I just, I don't notice it. So how about those ratings? You may be asking yourself, and in that case, I have answers for you. And scent is an A+ for Honey in the Moon. I could live in this. I wouldn't change a single molecule of the composition. I love the way that this smells. Love it. It's like this glorious mashup of Samsara Eau de Toilette and Angel Muse, which are two that I love on their own. And it's all wrapped up in like this dreamy, like pale purple chiffon. And I fucking love it. I just love it so much. For projection, I'm gonna give Honey in the Moon a comfortable C. This fragrance is going to extend about an arm's length away from you. This is not gonna choke anybody out. This is very much office friendly. You're not gonna have somebody like frantically rolling down the windows of the car, gasping for fresh air or something. It just projects comfortably enough so that people immediately around you can catch the sweetness of it. As far as longevity, a solid B+. Honey in the Moon on me lasts noticeably for about 5 to 5.5 hours before it starts to burn down to a skin scent. And the cool thing is, as it dries down, the honeyed sweetness, that kind of burns away, and what you're left with is just soft, sweet cocoa powder and sandalwood. And it really is, it's like this like plush, smooth, soft chenille. And this I've had on my arm since this afternoon. That I sprayed at like 2 or 3 o'clock. It's like 8 o'clock now. And it's damn good. At the tail end of the dry down, it's like equal parts powder, cream, and sweetness. Overall, I'm gonna give Honey in the Moon an A. This is just, it's one of my favorite scents, period. And before I forget, thank you again, Casey, for recommending this to me, because it's so fucking good. Even though I usually want my fragrances to like project in like this massive beastly fashion, I have to respect the wisdom and the vision of the artist behind a fragrance. And they don't always intend them to project like a bomb. So I'm not gonna dock this scent like any points for not having projection that's gonna fill up a room or fill up a whole house. Because that just wasn't what they were going for. So like, I don't give a crap that the projection isn't monstrous. I'm giving it an A. I stand by that. And finally, the most important question, would I buy this again? The answer, yeah, are you kidding me? If I had the money, I would bathe in this. Literally. By that, I mean, like, give me the bath salts, because they make them. Give me the like, shower cream. Give me the like, hand lotion. Give me the crème d'alice. Whatever the hell that is. I don't even know. I don't know what it is, but I want it. And I want it on me. Do you know what that is? I don't know what it is. Do you spread it on toast? I have no idea. Closing thoughts. I am surprised that more people are not talking about Honey in the Moon in the fragrance community, because it is tragically slept on. And it's so delicious and dreamy. It's so good. Why are we all sleeping on this? So if you're hearing this, and if you are a fan of gourmands, any kind of like sweet, powdery, chocolatey, honey, violet, like sandalwood, any of that, give this a try. Try a sample of this, and I guarantee you're going to be impressed. It is one of my favorites for a reason. It's so gorgeous. I cannot, I'm just going to like devolve into non-productive gushing if I'm not careful. But seriously though, if any part of the notes breakdown is something that you really enjoy, pick up a sample. You're gonna love it. And just as important, if you've smelled this before, or if you took my recommendation and it sounded like something you'd be interested in and you tried a sample or you got a bottle, tell me what you think. I very much want to hear, like, did you love it? Do you hate it? I wanna hear what you think. And thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me. It really means a lot to me that you're watching this. And for everybody who actually, who has subscribed, especially for the people who have been subscribed for a long time, I just wanted to take a minute to say thank you, because it means so much. And just going above 500 subscribers, it might sound like a little thing. And I know that I don't have, you know, I don't have very many people who watch my videos, but the people who do and who come back every time, gap-toothed redheaded singer, I see you. I appreciate you, and I really, when I close the videos out and I say that I love you, I mean it, because I'm really thankful, and I just feel really grateful because the same people keep coming back and are actually interested in what I have to say. So thank you. That is, I don't want to get worked up, but it really does. It means the whole f***ing world to me. Thank you. And have the best possible time that you can out there. Enjoy your life. Have fun every day. Make every day count. And I will, before too long, I will see you again. Goodbye. You okay, Peter? He's alright. Peter! Peter! Pete! Peter! Peter! Pete! Oh, I don't know how this is gonna go. The accord. And the f***ing child quit screaming. Why are you so loud? Shut up.